With the 83rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Kaleb Johnson, running back, Iowa.
Kaleb, welcome to Pittsburgh. Can you take me through what the entire pre-draft process was like to finally becoming a Steeler? Because did it feel short or did it feel really long to get here?
I felt like it felt really long, as far as like the visits, and I'm scared of flying, so I'm traveling everywhere, different places, so I was just really trying to figure out where to go, and when I got that call, it was just a sigh of relief, and I'm just ready to get to work.
The OC, Arthur Smith, was very profusely saying how you fit into this offense. Describe the kind of running back you are and why you think you fit.
I feel like I'm a versatile back. I could be a Derrick Henry back or I could be a Dalvin Cook back, and I feel like that's what separates me from a lot of backs in the league and in this class that I came into, because, I just feel like, overall, I feel like I'm a fast back and I could be a strong back also, catch the ball in the backfield and really reliable, so.
You mentioned Derrick Henry. I had read that he kind of made you realize, hey, I'm a bigger guy, I'm taller, but I can still be a running back.
Yeah, he did. And I feel like, overall, I've been texting him, he's been texting me, and, he's been very motivative and really just telling me, the ins and outs of, the league and stuff like that. So I was very excited.
He's okay that you went to the Steelers?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him since. So,
what is it like to finally get to play in the AFC North, growing up and being able to watch it and just how physical it is?
It's really grateful, because I feel like, it relates to the Big Ten and what I played in. So I feel like I'm really used to the smash mouth, running the ball, football, and, I'm just really excited to get to work and really excited to be part of this organization.
What do you like about Arthur Smith and what you've had a chance to get to know from him or learn from him so far?
Ever since I came on a 30 visit and me and him was talking about my film, he was just very positive and really just let me know how I could fit into their schemes and, just being himself, and, that's what I can respect more as a person being that self, so I'm excited to work with him. He
brought up the fourth quarter in what you do. Is it a mindset? Is it you're just consciously aware, all right, this is the last 15, I gotta go? What is it that just brings out the best in you?
I just feel like, just anyway, first, second, third, fourth, I want to give my all to the team, whoever I'm playing for, and it's the Steelers. So, I just want to just give them, my all, like I said, and just always, just that's really it.
During rookie minicamp, someone had asked, what do you want to work on? You immediately said pass protection. How do you get better at that, and how do you learn from Coach Faulkner and the other people on the offensive?
I just feel like, just listening and really reputation, just always just want to get a lot of reps and really just work on your technique and work on your style and, just work on the little things that you need to work on, so.
When you were growing up, you were a multi-sport athlete. How did that help you become the football player that you are?
I just feel like, with me just doing different things, like I said, like gymnastics, baseball, basketball, football, wrestling, I feel like, that really just helped me, figure out what I wanted to do and what I liked more. And I feel like, I had to make a decision between baseball and football. So I made football, and then it was just, on from there, so.
Why'd you pick football?
I feel like because at first, I had a lot of offers then, and, I was just really just thinking about my future and really thinking about what I could be if I really put myself and really put my all into football. Mm-hmm. So I put my all into football, and I feel like this is where it got me. So it was really a positive decision that I made, so.
Can you just talk to me about your grandparents and how influential they were in not only helping you with sports, but also off the field?
I just feel like, overall with my grandfather, he just set himself aside, sacrificed a lot for me, always telling me to stay positive and, just always, just telling me, what it is to do and what it is not to do and, just always, just being there for me and always being a reliable person that I can always count on to always tell me the honest and give me the honest answer, so.
Other than gymnastics, what's something we don't know about you?
When I was little, I was homeschooled because my grandfather was a truck driver, so I've been to like 40-some states. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.